welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I wanted to bring back a fun little series that I used to do on this channel where I buy someone's OnlyFans so you don't have to, and then we do a review on it. So if you have children in the same room with you, or if you're like in Tayler's family or something, then I suggest you click off this video, and this video is going to be rated M for mature. But let's go ahead and get into it. So I've gotten a lot of requests from people when I asked everyone, whose OF do you guys want to see me review next? I got a few requests for Lacey, for Jasmine from 90 Day Fiance, but I had an overwhelming amount of requests for Tayler. So I decided to do a review to see if it's worth the money and see what it's all about. So I went to her page and she goes by Ann on OF, and it is $9.99 a month. So I went ahead and subscribed. And if you do subscribe for 3 months at a time, then you get a 10% discount. Once you subscribe, you instantly unlock over 50 different pictures in one video, so that's not a bad price at all. So I subscribed, and her cover picture is that photo that she posted like back in October around Halloween when she had the fishnets on and she was in that costume outside. Before I get into what other kind of content she has in there, the only small piece of advice I have for Tayler is to make a welcome message for people soon as they subscribe, because 9 times out of 10 when I subscribe to someone's OF to do a review, I receive a welcome message where someone's asking for like content requests and they're making you feel welcome and special, and then they usually will send you something that you have the choice to unlock, and that's just another money opportunity. Like for example, when you subscribe to Dylan's OF, you automatically get a message that says, "Hi, welcome to the ride, I'm Dylan, and you just unlocked a whole new level of hotness. Got a request? Don't hold back, let's make it happen. Chat soon, Dylan." And then he automatically sends you a picture that you can unlock for $5, or 5 different pictures that you can unlock for $5.55. If I was her, I would be making a welcome message ASAP and attaching something for sale in that message that gets sent to everyone when they subscribe, because I think that is a huge missed opportunity, and a lot of OF creators make their bread and butter by selling things in the DMs like that. One of the first things I noticed besides the pictures she had on there was majority of her pictures and videos she posts have a minimum of 25 likes on every single one, and you have to be subscribed to leave a like. So that means she has at least a minimum of 25 subscribers. And most of the time, only like 10% of your subscribers are actually liking your content. So she probably has at least over 50, 75 different subscribers. So it looks like she's not doing too bad on there. And on every picture she posts, she at least usually gets at least a $5, $10 tip that's underneath her picture. But I was looking at her page, and today is February 23rd that I'm doing this review, and her last post was from February 7th, where she was apologizing to her fans because she's been working and busy, and she claims that she has a whole bunch of new content coming soon. But then I went back to her last post before that, and on January 16th, she posted a picture where she's like wearing this bodysuit. It's either a nude color or a light pink, and then in her butt area it turns into a thong, so you can see her cheeks hanging out. And I didn't know Tayler had all that underneath there. She's got quite the booty on her. You can tell these pictures were taken off her phone, but they're good quality and it's good lighting, and the girl definitely knows her angles to make herself look as good as possible, which I'm surprised. I will give her credit for that, because I've seen people who start OF and they just really don't know how to pose, and you know, they try to take pictures of themselves looking sexy and it just like, instead they look like a potato. That's pretty much me anytime I try to be sexy. But I didn't realize Tayler had all that junk in the trunk. She's thick in all the right places. Like, she looks good in my opinion. If you're into thick girls with big booties or big in the chest area, then I would definitely recommend checking her out. You'd probably enjoy her page. There's no videos of her doing anything hardcore. There is just one short video of her in a schoolgirl skirt, and she advertised a video that people can buy in her DMs of her like going down on this toy, but she doesn't have anything like showing off her coochie. Like, she will show off her butt and she'll show off her chest, but she will not show off her coochie. That is one thing I noticed about her page. That's pretty standard for a lot of creators, because I've reviewed people in the past who will not show that, or they will only sell it in the DMs, pictures or videos of that. But I noticed for the most part, all her pictures are either pictures of her in lingerie or pictures where she's topless or not wearing anything from the waist up. What I noticed is Tayler started her OF in November, not long after her and Chance broke up. And when she first started it, she didn't have a job. So she was treating it like a job. She was posting every single day, sometimes multiple times and multiple pictures a day. And as time went on, she became more comfortable with what she was doing. At first, she was just posting lingerie pictures. Then within a few weeks, she started posting like half topless pictures, like she was topless, but she was covering, up her nips and just squeezing, her titties together. And then after a couple weeks after that, then she was giving a little nip action. She posted a picture of herself driving where she was wearing the same exact top, and I believe it's probably the same exact day where she is in this position, but she has her hand and it pulls up her shirt, so it's showing off a little nip actions. I could tell her fans were loving that, because that was actually one of her most liked pictures. And I do wonder if she has a ring light or if she's having someone else take these pictures, because a lot of the pictures on her OF, you can tell she's not holding the camera. So I think she probably has a setup. It seems like she quit posting as much towards the end of December. Like, she still posts, but nowhere as frequently. And that's around the time where she started her job, and she says she works 6-day work weeks. So I understand it's hard to make time for making content, but she also lives in a house with her mom or her stepmom, her dad, and Alyssa, and 4 kids. So I can understand it's probably hard to find time to make content around them too when you got a full house like that. Her comments on her post, her fans are obsessed with her, especially her booty, and they love her content, and they're continuously requesting to see more. And it sounds like majority males in the comments, because I was curious how many females I was going to see on her subscriptions. I mean, I can't see who's subscribed to her, but I don't see any females commenting, because I remember when she first announced she was going to get an OF, she said, "Oh, don't judge me, Christmas is coming up." And I noticed a lot of females were in the comments saying that they're about to subscribe because they wanted to help financially support her, especially since she was no longer with Chance. But I just saw mainly males on her page. She has a few pictures where she's fully nude in the shower, but Tayler knows how to do her angles, because she's positioned in just the perfect position to where you can see that she's nude, but you can't see like her chest or her booty, the way she's kind of like contorting her body. And it's like the way she's posing. And then she posted a few pictures on Christmas of her in the mirror right after she got out of the shower, and she has a towel wrapped around her, and then like on one side she has the towel pulled down where she's showing a little nip action. Remember when Chance and his girlfriend were in a bathroom when he was on house arrest? And I was like, damn, I wonder if that's Tayler's bathroom. Well, after seeing her OF, that is her bathroom, because that picture I was just telling you guys about when she was fresh out of the shower in the towel, that's the same mirror she took that picture in. But as I mentioned, when she first started her OF in November, when she didn't have another job, she was posting every single day. Then once she started working around Christmas time and the holidays came up and her dad and stepmom and Chance and Alyssa were all living with her, she stopped posting as much and she was only posting about 3 times a month. Usually I would complain about that if someone was only posting 3 times a month, but she has a pretty good backlog of pictures due to her posting so much in November. So for 50 pictures and one video for $10, especially with a lot of them being like half nudity, I think the price isn't bad at all, because in total you only pay like 5 cents a picture. If I was Tayler, I know she's working now with her new job, but if she's going to continue doing this, I would just set like 30 minutes to an hour aside every single week on her one day off where you're just going to take pictures. And then, hey, you get 20, 40 pictures in that time frame or more. And then you split them up between 7 days once you pick out the best pictures. Then you can schedule posts to post while you're busy at work, so you're still staying consistent. And she has tips under every single picture almost. So the more pictures and videos she posts, the more subscriptions and more tips she's gonna get. All of her pictures and videos are just of Tayler by herself. She hasn't done any collabs or anything like that. But now let's get to the nitty gritty. Is her OF worth the money? Would I recommend it? Is it worth the $9.99? I think absolutely. If you have been thinking about it, I would just say go ahead and try it out, because Tayler's a pretty girl. You definitely get your money's worth for $9.99. You get 50 pictures, one video. And I noticed she's usually active multiple times a day, so it seems like if you DM her, she'll most likely DM you back. And there's been multiple times she posts on her page like, oh, sorry, the DMs are messed up right now, OF's down, but I'll respond to everybody when I can. So it does seem like if you message her, she will message you back if you are subscribed to her. I don't have any complaints at all about her page. I definitely recommend. And like I was saying earlier, I feel like she needs to take advantage of the welcome message. And a lot of girls on OF, they make their big money by sending mass messages to all their subscribers where they sell content they can unlock for a certain price. And most of the girls I know that do OF, like 80% of their money they make that way. And even like Bad Baby, for example, that's where she makes majority of her funds. So just a little piece of advice, but overall I'd give her like a 8 out of 10. There's a little bit of everything for whatever you're looking for. She just does not show any coochie, but she has a whole bunch of different angles, and she tries to switch it up to different things. Like one day it's lingerie, one day she's bending over with her booty out, the next day she's topless. She tries to switch it up, do different little costumes and lingerie outfits, so it's not the same thing you're always getting. There were also a few pictures I forgot to mention where she was completely nude and she was just wrapped in Christmas garland and Christmas lights, but it really wasn't covering much. And it looks like she's definitely lost some weight since being on the show. And Tayler has definitely got some milkers on her. Like, they're probably a good 38E or 38F. Like, I didn't even realize they were that big on the show. I wasn't even paying attention. But for research purposes for this video, I think we finally found someone who has bigger titties than Red. But she's lucky because she's got a chest that most girls pay for. So she's definitely blessed in that department. But that is it for this video, guys. I think we pretty much covered everything that is on her OF and my thoughts and what to expect. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know whose OF page I should review next. I'm trying to think of a few options. There's Lacey's, there's Dylan's, there's Quaylen's, but Dylan has a free page and I did subscribe to that, but I noticed majority of his posts on there are all stuff he has on his IG. And typically I would complain about that, but it's not like he's actually charging on his OF, but he is trying to make money in the DMs and sending stuff in the DMs. Or if there's someone else that you can think of that has an OF that you want me to review, that's on Love After Lockup, 90 Day Fiance, or just a show or a celebrity that we talked about or who's hot and trending right now, let me know in the comments below or recommend it on my Instagram. And give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.